6 lemons life just handed you, 1 quart of